Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G on Eagle Talks Football, and we're back again with another video. Hope everybody's well. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. As you guys know, today's video, I'm in a different location, so sorry if my sound is off or anything. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Also, if you see me checking my phone on the side, I'm just checking if my internet is not acting up. Okay, so yeah, um, today Arsenal played Oxford United and we beat them 3-0. And it was a game of two halves. It was a game where the first half was quite boring, and the second half, we clicked into gear and we scored 3 goals. Also, we're going to be talking about Michaela Mudryk's news. We're going to also be discussing a situation where Emma Smith Rowe is now finally back on the pitch after months and months and months of not playing football. He's finally back on the pitch. And also, I can't forget this. We have to speak about Joao Felix at Chelsea. Joao Felix to Chelsea seems to be done, ladies and gentlemen. Joao Felix to Chelsea at this moment in time seems to be almost a done deal. So we need to go and get our shit done on our side. Mohamed Elneny scored a goal today, and he's been linked away to Aston Villa. Maybe we could get something for him, or will we keep him until the end of the season to see what we can do with Mohamed Elneny? But yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear, and I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna be discussing today because we got a lot to talk about. And when I say we got a lot to talk about, we got a lot to talk about. But where should we begin? We should begin with the Oxford United game. Am I wrong, or should we begin with the transfers? Keep Elneny, sell Lakonga. He's a flop. You know, I wouldn't disagree there. We are massive, 110%. We are massive, my guy. We are huge. By the way, I'm currently in Malta, so yeah, I'm not in my regular place, but yeah, tomorrow's my birthday in about 12 minutes. So I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday with you guys. But yeah, um, Eddie and Nketiah Vieira were fantastic today in the second half. Perfect time for the Spurs game. Good minutes for Emil. You know what? That is also a massive big deal right there because Emil Smith Rowe got game time. All these guys getting game time is huge. Good to hear, bro. You're good to hear. Okay, too. Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Joao Felix is gonna flop at Chelsea. 100%, he's gonna flop at Chelsea. Mudryk is joining very soon. We're gonna discuss all of this right now. Your defense is in trouble, Nketiah. Woo, woo. Big up, big tune still. Transfers. We're gonna talk transfers. Happy birthday! Big up to you, my guy. I know you're already in. You're in Australia time, so it's already January 10th for you. We got 65 people in the house. Make sure you do hit that like button, people. Hit that subscribe button also. I'm gonna make sure I hit the like button myself, in case I forgot to do that. How many we on? 13. Yep, hit that like button right now. But yeah, let's get straight into it. First things first. Let's get into this game that we just witnessed today, with uh, Arsenal versus Oxford United. Arsenal versus Oxford United. That is the game we're gonna discuss. So first, let me just get this game. Let me get this game log up. Thank you for the birthday shout outs, man. Thank you for the birthday shout outs. Oh, hi. Thank you for the birthday shout outs. Hope everything's well. Emma Smith Rowe, second half of the season is massive. Salam alaikum, Igal. Big up the channel. Smash the like buttons, people. Thank you, people. Thank you. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. Oxford United. What happened today? Oxford United. So in the case that you missed what took place, I'm gonna show you guys what took place. Arsenal won 3-0. Eddie Nketiah and Mohamed Elneny both scored goals in this game, and it was a game of two halves. In the first half, we barely did anything. We didn't create many chances. We didn't score any goals. We weren't even threatening at all. And in the first half, we had two chances the whole first half. The whole first half, we only took two shots. In the second half, we did 10 times that. In the second half, as you can see here, we went from two shots to 11, and we just started shooting on target, shooting. And you can see here that Elneny got the opening goal in the 63rd minute. Eddie Nketiah got the goal in the 70th, and then the 76th minute he ended the game off. As you can see here, the man of the match, in my opinion, is between these two. You have Fabio Vieira or Eddie Nketiah, but also Tom Yasu was another standout with his defensive display. Mohamed Elneny also scored a goal in the game. You got to give him his credit where credit's due. I felt like the whole game was in control. The whole game was in control for majority of the 90 minutes. As you can see here, they didn't really threaten us at all. They barely had any good chances. Like if you look at their chances, they were all half chances or barely or didn't even get on target. How many of their shots were on target? Pretty much almost all their shots were off target. So it's like I wasn't really concerned. None of their players did anything. Although before Martinelli got his assist near the end of the game, he was looking like he was having a bad game, and Kieran Tierney was struggling. Um, to be fair, so that is what I'm going to say there. Thank you, people, for the birthday shout outs. Really do appreciate all the birthday shout outs in the chat. Make sure you do hit that like button, people. That helps me out a lot. But yeah, let's just do quick player ratings for the players. You know what? Is there even a point of doing a big player rating for them? You guys more or less want to hear about the actual transfers. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You guys want to hear more about the transfers, but it is good to see Eddie Nketiah bagging a brace. It is good to see Eddie Nketiah. The finish on that goal, the final goal, was stupendous, and Eddie Nketiah is just showing us what he's made of. I'm just gonna do a quick player ratings for the players. Let me just do a quick player rating. Player rating, Arsenal player ratings. Let me see what I can do. Arsenal player ratings. Let me see if it's ready yet. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're just gonna go run through a quick player ratings. Then after that, I'm gonna jump straight into the transfers. Okay, so here we go. Happy birthday, Ega. Happy birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People saying skip the player ratings. I'm gonna do it quickly. So Tomiyasu, I'm gonna give no, I'm gonna give Turner an 8. I felt like he didn't have anything to do. Really, he didn't really cause any problems. Tomiyasu, I'm gonna give him an 8. I felt like he was solid the whole night. Rob Holding, 7. No real worries. Gabriel, 7. No real worries. I felt like Tierney was not that good, so I'm gonna give him a 6. That's like the lowest rating you're gonna get today. Elneny got a goal, got involved, did what he had to do. I'm giving him a 7. Lokonga, mixed performance from Lokonga. I'll give him a 6. You know what? I'll give him a 6 from Lokonga. I felt like he didn't really have a good day today. Vieira got 2 assists, was crucial to the goals, and helped us win this game in the second half. Had a poor first half, better second half. I'll give him an 8. Saka didn't really get into the game today. He looked like he was in his best, so I'll give him a 6. I'm not gonna lie to you. Martinelli only gets 0.5 better than Saka because of the assist, but he wasn't on his job either today. Then you got Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah, I have to give him an 8. I have to give him an 8. Actually, I'll give him a 9. Got 2 goals, did his job. He did his job. So yeah. So just and I'm not even gonna rate the rest of the guys. So yeah, just to give you guys the heads up on that. That's what we got going on over there. Big up. Make sure you guys like the video. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Yo, how wasn't that a handball going in by Lokonga? I don't know. But yeah, let's just talk about this right here. This is Emil Smith Rowe. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. Emil Smith Rowe is back. It's wonderful to see Emil Smith Rowe back with the Arsenal first team. I wanted to see him back with the team a long time ago, and now that he's back with the squad, I'm very happy to see it. I'm very happy to see that the team is looking like we're going to be ready to go for the second half of the season because we have a title charge to compete for. We have a title to compete for. We have a lot to work on. So we cannot afford to be short on players. We need all our guys. We need all our guys ready to go. And it was great to see Emil Smith Rowe out there, even though he was only out there for a short time period. Emil Smith Rowe being back was a nice sight to see. It was a sight that I was happy to see. I wanted to see him back on the pitch, and it was nice to see him back on the pitch. Personally, I don't know about you guys, but I missed the guy because last year he was really good. How old are you? I'm gonna be 32, man. I'm gonna be 32. Crazy. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. But yeah, man. Chelsea, Felix. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Chelsea and Felix in a second. Right now, I'm just almost done, ladies and gentlemen, the game, and then we're gonna go straight into it. So we talked about Eddie Nketiah. We talked about all that. Yeah. So the Oxford United stuff is all done. Nothing else to be spoken about there on the Oxford United front. Now let's get straight into. Oh yeah, Guess who we play in the next round of the FA Cup? Guess who we play in the next round of the FA Cup? We got lucky, didn't we? Arsenal. We're lucky. We're a lucky squad, aren't we? We're lucky, aren't we? Guess who we play now? We play Manchester City in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Yes, yes. On the 28th of January, we face Manchester City. What's just our luck? just our luck to advance to the next round, and now that's what we get. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Now it's time to talk transfers. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? 10 minutes and 25 seconds in, we are going to now speak about the Joao Felix stuff. To begin, we're going to talk about Joao Felix because if you guys don't know what happened with Joao Felix, well, ladies and gentlemen, Joao Felix is headed to Chelsea. Yes, Joao Felix looks to be headed to Chelsea. David Onstein, Fabrizio Romano, all of the main guys are reporting that David Onstein, all of the main guys are reporting that he is headed to Chelsea, and it is looking like Joao Felix will be headed to Chelsea. I can show you guys on the screen right now. What we are looking at is the update for the situation. This is the update. Chelsea have reached a verbal agreement with the signing of Joao Felix on loan from Atletico Madrid for around 11 million euros. Arsenal and Manchester United are keen, but the 23-year-old chose the Chelsea project appealed. More reinforcements to follow. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like cap. It sounds like absolute cap. There's no way in hell that my man chose Chelsea uh, project over Arsenal's or Manchester United. That's just something they say to make it sound better. I don't believe that for 1 second that he chose the Chelsea project or over the Manchester United or Arsenal project. It just don't make sense in my opinion. Then you have what Fabrizio Romano had to say on this topic. Fabrizio Romano also spoke on this, and what he had to say was that there was a lot of financials that had to go around. So Chelsea and Atletico Madrid have completed and finalized the deal. He will be joining the Blues and 100% sealed this week. Full agreement and personal terms agreed with Joao and accepted the Chelsea move, and they will cover his full salary in June 30/30. The whole for the rest of the year. In advance talks, of course, he said that the deal is in the final stages, and Chelsea will pay the 10 million salary to cover taxes. Talks accelerating after the injuries last game. So the injuries from the last game pretty much accelerated the situation and made this a lot quicker for Chelsea to start to pull this off. And Chelsea now have Joao Felix. They've now stolen the march on Arsenal and Manchester United, and they've gotten Joao Felix. I really do believe it's mostly because of the financial package. If you guys don't know why, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something, and this is gonna be a little bit of an eye opener to some people, on how this deal is actually taking place, because if you don't know the Joao Felix deal, there's a lot of financial that need to be looked at. So let me show you this. This is what I gotta show you guys. Big up 122 people watching and only 50 likes. Hit that like button, people. So yeah, so this is a little breakdown of what you guys need to know about the Chelsea deal. So Chelsea are close to confirming, as of David Onstein, that 750K per week for 5 months. No option to buy. And personally, I think it's a ridiculous deal. So if you guys really take in the amount of money he's going to be on, the amount of money he's going to be on, this guy, there's no way you guys are telling me this guy chose the project over Arsenal or Manchester United. He strictly chose it because they're the only team that was physically able to pay the financial package that Atletico Madrid wanted, and they're the only team that was willing to pay his full wages. So not only will he be receiving his full wages, but Atletico Madrid will also be receiving the financial package in which they wanted. So now you have the situation where he's basically gone from Atletico Madrid to Chelsea. He's gone from one penitentiary to another, haram football to another haram football. That's really what it is. I'm not even trying to be salty. What is the major difference in how he would be playing in that Chelsea system to how a Kai Havertz would be playing in that Chelsea system? They're basically just getting a body for the sake of getting a body, and I am not really surprised because Chelsea's transfer strategy for the longest time has kind of been interesting. There you go. So as you guys can see, the deal will be done in the next couple of days, but I don't think this is gonna work out in the long run. They're probably not gonna buy him, and he's probably not gonna do that well. But hey, I'm not even trying to sound like a hater here. I just don't think there's that much of a difference between him and Kai Havertz. Really and truly. Really and truly, I don't think there's too much of a difference between him and Kai Havertz. If you're gonna play with both of them and Mason Mount in behind, I just want to see. I'm very interested to see how they make this work, because fundamentally it sounds like they have a lot of players that don't work. And last time I said this wasn't going to work out for Chelsea was Aubameyang, and I was spot on when I said Aubameyang wasn't going to work out for Chelsea. So we'll have to wait and see how this deal works out for them in the long run, because at this moment in time, I don't think it's fundamentally a good deal for Chelsea at all. When it comes to pay package, when it comes to the amount of money they're going to pay per week, the fact that there's no option to buy, it just don't make sense for Chelsea. Check Fab's tweet about Arsenal. I'm gonna check that in a second. I'm gonna show you guys what Fabrizio Romano just had to say about Michaela Mudryk, because there's a bunch of new updates on Mudryk. Also, um, in the during the game, there was an update that Mudryk to Arsenal is progressing a lot faster than we last thought. What we last heard was Arsenal and Mudryk was close, and it was going to happen, and this is that. But there was a financial issue where the bid was rejected or something like that. So an hour ago, Fabrizio Romano tweeted something out about Michaela Mudryk. Let me show you guys what he tweeted out. So 1 second. We are 17 minutes in. Make sure you guys hit that like button also, by the way, while we are here. Let me just show you guys this. So this is what Fabrizio Romano had to say about that. Thank you for the birthday shout outs. Really do appreciate it, people. He said the Arsenal board have always considered Michaela Mudryk as a priority target in January. Direct talks with Shakhtar took place also today, as Joao Felix will choose Chelsea. Deal not in the final stages yet. The fee is still under discussion. Mudryk wants Arsenal as a priority. Never doubted it. Now, before we move on, let me just show you guys a couple more things, because there are a couple more things that were shown to us in the last couple hours. So yeah, here we are. This is the tweet that I need to show you. So this is the Ukrainian gentleman who works for Sports Arena, who Fabrizio is getting some of his information from directly. He has said Shakhtar Donetsk and Arsenal are discussing the ratio guaranteeing payments and bonuses for Mudryk. He says the London club also want to be at least to be at least 30% of the entire fee, where Shakhtar want the bonus to be at least maximum 20%. So Arsenal want 10% more of the fee to be a bonus, where Shakhtar want more of the money up front. So as you can see, Shakhtar wants it's kind of confusing when you look at it as bonus percentage, but just break it down this way. Shakhtar Donetsk want 10% more up front than what Arsenal are currently willing to pay. That is this tweet broken down into simple English. There's a 10% difference in what Arsenal is willing to pay and what Shakhtar is willing to accept. Hopefully, they can just put down 25% and call it a day, because this deal is extremely close. It is so close at this moment in time. It is marginally difference between the two teams, and that is why we are saying that he is close to joining Arsenal at this moment in time. Thoughts on the Oxford United game? I literally just gave my thoughts on that at the beginning of the video. Mustafa, in case you missed it, you can go back and check that out. Really do appreciate you, my guy. Big up the mods. Happy birthday, mate. Big up to you, man. Big up to my guy over there, Bobby in Glasgow, doing his thing. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, Helicopter. Really do appreciate it. Helicopter. But yeah, so that is a lot of what everyone is talking about with that Mudryk thing. And just to give you guys a quick synopsis on this, as I change the page, Mudryk does want to join Arsenal. Mudryk is keen to join Arsenal. Mudryk is been asking and begging and pleading on Instagram for weeks and weeks and weeks to want to get the deal done to join Arsenal. So I don't think for a second there's going to be an issue with him joining Arsenal. My question my question, and the same question that everyone is asking themselves, is will the deal get done, and how long will it take for this deal to get done? Because it seems like it's a situation where, one second, let me just, sorry about that, people. So yeah, it seems like it's a situation where the Mudryk deal is at this point a lot a lot closer to that finish line. It's a lot closer to that finish line than ever before. And at this moment in time, we are just waiting. We are waiting and waiting to see the deal be agreed. I wouldn't be surprised if the deal is fully agreed by tomorrow or anything else. At this moment in time, it is on the verge of being completed. Everywhere you see, every report you see says the same thing. The deal is on the verge of being completed. And with Eddie Nketiah and the boys all firing, and the fact that we're about to add in Michaela Mudryk on a permanent deal, I'm happy. So basically, we made a verbal agreement. Basically, no, what we're currently, the deal is not agreed yet. There's a 10% difference between the two deals. Let me just show you guys again, once again, what is being said. So this is what's being said at this moment in time. So as you can see, Fabrizio Romano's retweeted it. He's even retweeted it. So this is it. So Shakhtar Donetsk and Arsenal are discussing the ratio, guaranteeing the payments and the bonuses for Mudryk. At this moment in time, there's a 10% difference in the two people, in the two parties, to try to get the deal done. That is the issue. Everything else is fine. It's just there's a 10% difference between between the two parties on what they want and how they're going to get the deal done. That is what they're saying at this moment in time. We're gonna have to just wait and see how that goes. Love, happy birthday, bro. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate it. Jesus, Saka, Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah, ESR, Modric, Odegaard. We're cooking. Personal terms agreed. Fee discussed. Yeah, personal terms have never been a problem. We've already discussed. We've already agreed personal terms with Modric a couple weeks back. If you guys don't remember, Modric personal terms agreed a long time ago. Personal terms. If I'm not mistaken, personal terms were already agreed a couple weeks back. If I can show you, I'll show you a tweet right now where it said personal terms were already agreed. Um, yeah. So here we go. In the same article that we just read, it said Mudryk's personal terms have already been agreed. Let me show you guys on the screen. So yeah, personal terms done. If you read that right there, it says personal terms have already been done. So it's not an issue at all. Mudryk's personal terms are done. We don't have to worry about that. As a club, we don't have to worry them. Mudryk has already agreed personal terms with Arsenal Football Club. We already know how much he personal terms with the club sorted. He wants to join the club. He knows what he's going to be doing when he joins the club. I wouldn't be even surprised if they've taken it to as far as agreeing how much he'd be making per week, having the plan sorted for what he's going to wear, what number he's going to wear when he gets here, everything else. Like, I think it's pretty close to being done. Now, people want to know what's the update on Danilo. Yes, there is an update on Danilo. Who told you about that? There is an update on Danilo. The update on Danilo is quite interesting, actually. So there is an update on Danilo. Danilo, where is it? Let me show you guys this update. Okay, so yeah, Sam Dean from the Telegraph reported that, yeah, this one you're not gonna be you're not gonna be too happy about this one, Gaze. So Sam Dean has reported that Danilo, the Palmeiras midfielder from Brazil, is linked to Nottingham Forest. Yes, Nottingham Forest. I know, I'm shocked myself. So Nottingham Forest have launched an 18 million pound move for Palmeiras midfielder Danilo, and look to be submitting that bid for him very, very soon. So at this moment in time, we're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna progress there. It's actually laughable. It's actually laughable, but yeah, we didn't. Yeah, it's actually laughable, but we're gonna have to see. It doesn't look like we actually want him, so it's not the end of the world, ladies and gentlemen. But Danilo is being reported as Danilo from Palmeiras, the Brazilian guy. You guys forgot the Brazilian guy who we kept saying we're gonna get? Yeah, he's not coming. He's not coming. He's not coming to Arsenal. That's done and dusted at this moment in time. It looks like that's not going to happen. But we are linked to some random. We are linked to some random Donny from Brazil, from Barcelona. Anybody know who this guy is? Never heard of him in my life. Yesterday we were linked to this Brazilian kid. I mean, not Brazilian. Some guy from Barcelona. Have you guys ever heard of this kid? Anybody who watches Barcelona, let me know, is this guy any good? Because I don't know anything about him. Arsenal and Newcastle are linked to him. Reportedly, he's a left back who's currently in Brazil's ranks. He's 19 years old. He's trying to work out a contract extension, but apparently Arsenal and Newcastle are linked to him. Don't know too much about the guy. Don't think anything's gonna come from it. But just letting you guys know all the latest on that. Any update on Tillemans? The last update I seen on Tillemans is Arsenal have cooled their interest on Yuri Tillemans, and it doesn't seem like we are serious about anything to do with Yuri Tillemans at this point. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything going on with Arsenal and Yuri Tillemans. We have completely distanced ourselves from that transfer. I don't see anything going around with the transfer of Yuri Tillemans. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen with that. I don't think there's anything there at all, in my opinion, at least at this moment in time. But we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see what happens there. Arsenal have apparently gotten a guru. Arsenal hired some person. I don't know who he is or what he does, but David Onstein did a report where we hired some gentleman who who is going to be part of the coaching staff for Arsenal. Uh, I don't know what his credentials are, but apparently he's very well known coach in the ranks of world football. And let me just show you guys. This is the coach who we've added to our ranks. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know how good he is at his job, but Arsenal have appointed him, and he's going to join the Arsenal first team, and plus the academy on technical work. So he's going to be working on technique, and this is a guy who at one point stood in for Messi in commercials. So Arsenal are hiring the guy who a guy who worked with Messi. That is that's all I got from this whole thing. From this whole thing, all I got from that was Arsenal are hiring a guy who once worked with Messi as a stunt double. So we're gonna have to wait and see how good this guy is and how much he can raise the technical quality and levels for our players. But it looks like that is an addition Arsenal have made, and what a weird thing to say. He former non-league player. He was formerly a non-league player also. Don't know much about him. We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, the guy stood in for Messi. What a weird thing to be. I guess that's the biggest thing on his resume. You know what? That might be something for another day. But yeah, and then just to end it off, ladies and gentlemen, the final thing before we go, just to give you guys a quick little synopsis on everything that we've talked about. Just to give you guys a quick little synopsis on everything that we've spoken about. Um, so we spoke about Fabio Vieira, how he's been performing. Eddie Nketiah, we spoke about him and his tidy finish. What a finish that was, that he had today versus Oxford United. We also we spoke about Michaela Mudryk and the deal being close, right? Oh, did you guys see this? The fans at the Arsenal game today, that was funny. They're standing on top of a car. Um, Aubameyang really fell off. That's sad, man. He fell off hard. What else did we see? Oh yeah, Chelsea trying to copy us. Chelsea copied us and got Joao Felix. Joao Felix is going to Chelsea. That's done. What else is there? Yeah, so Joao Felix to Chelsea is 100% sealed. If you guys don't know, pretty much a Chelsea player at this point. Um, yeah, and this right here, I fully agree with my man here when he says Arsenal and Man United are a much more attractive project than Chelsea, but apparently he went to Chelsea for the project. Don't make sense to me. But yeah, where is it? So yeah, that's just some of these things don't make sense. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. But yeah, Arsenal are offering Arsenal were offered a forward to put in their efforts into securing. Interesting. I don't think Arsenal are going to do that. Uh, yeah, so that Chelsea thing progressed so quickly. That Chelsea thing progressed so quickly. Let's just see what else is going on here. Yeah, this thing is mad. I don't know what the hell's going on at Chelsea. Apparently, the Molda wanted to cancel the whole FIFA transfer with that thing. That didn't make no sense. Yeah, yo, Mason Mount. wants 300K per week, and some Arsenal fans want him at Arsenal. Like, what's wrong with these Arsenal fans who want him at Arsenal? Like, come on, stop it. You can't be serious when you're saying you want the guy at Arsenal. Okay, and this is the final thing I wanted to show you guys. Mohamed Elneny is linked to Aston Villa. Would you guys sell? Would you guys sell the Egyptian king? Would you sell the Egyptian king? Let me know. Would you sell the Egyptian king Mohamed Elneny? Would you sell him? Would you sell Mohamed Elneny? People saying they'd take Reece James. Yo, Reece James on a 7-year contract. There's no way he's going anywhere. The guy's on like a 7-year contract. I don't see him leaving anytime soon. That's just the reality of the situation with him. 7 years. 7 years. Yeah, Mohamed Elneny is linked to Aston Villa. I don't think we're going to get rid of Elneny. I think we're going to hold on to him for at least the rest of the year. But yeah, that's the rumors right there. But yeah, he's covered for Partey. It depends the price. If they say 20 plus million, maybe. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Really do appreciate it, people. You already know what it is. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, people. But yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end this video here. And I'm gonna end this video here. But I'm just gonna say this: appreciate all the love and support everyone's showing me on the channel. The transfer window is nowhere near being closed. It's only January 10th. And as you guys know, January 10th is my birthday, so I really do appreciate all the love and support and all the birthday shout-outs, people. I'm out of here. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I would love to show you guys the scenery and everything, but you can't actually see anything. Can you see anything? Can you see? No, you can't actually see. 1 second. Shit, you can't see shit. You can't see shit. I'd love to show you guys outside, but you can't actually see it because of the reflection from the glass. But have yourselves a wonderful day, people. I'm out of here. And enjoy the rest of your evening, hopefully. What is going on here? Anyways, have a good one, people. Peace.